bitch. I said what I said. I'm being famous instead. I don't know how I'm supposed to hold up these records. I'm gonna have to put them on my lap, I think. But there are so many. Oh my god. You guys, there's no way. Okay, this is really heavy. This is really I'm on a little stool this time to add some flair to this video, but this has been long overdue, long requested. I know my setup looks a little bit different because I'm not on the ground by my like mass collection of records over here, but they're still in the frame, and I've got a bunch of records behind me. Oh my god, all my sodas. I'm gonna have to take those down. I don't like how that looks at all. Hi guys, so today we're going to be doing the long overdue vinyl record collection update. Same disclaimer that I put at the beginning of every single one of these videos. This is not my entire... So angry that I'm just choking on air. This is not my entire record collection. I make these videos and people like to be like, that's a super small record collection. Well, obviously, they aren't all of my records. I have records all throughout my entire office. We could start off with the little singles that I have to add to my collection, which is actually a pretty decent chunk. There's 4 here, and usually I only have like 1 or 2 each collection update, so I figured let's just start with these, get them out of the way, add them into my Discogs real quick. So the first one we have here is from AFI, and it's Dulceria and Far Too Near, I believe. I got this from, what was it, Rise Records? I don't even remember. Was it Rise Records? I think so. That was having like a huge clearance blowout sale. I bought a bunch of records. I made a video like hauling them, and then I just pitched it because it was a mess. I got rid of a lot of the larger albums that I bought. One of them is this AFI one, which is actually pressed on like a gray sort of coloring. Super sick, and this was like $2. Another one we have here is Of Mice and Men. This is Back to Me and Unbreakable. So this is with the newer lead singer. I know there was a lot of controversies with Austin Carlisle and why he obviously got taken out of the band, so I wanted to make sure when I was buying stuff that I wasn't necessarily supporting him. So this has the new singer on it. I did listen to these. I actually think that they are pretty solid. Will I pursue listening to them in the future? Probably not, but just to show a little bit of support and grab one of them, I decided to grab this. It is supposed to be like a clear black smoky vinyl, but mine only has like one little wisp of black kind of at the top there. Up we have Unholy, which there is the original and then a remix on the B-side, but love this. This was one of my very few record store day pickups, and I'm very happy that I was able to get it because I do love this song, and I love Sam Smith. I have most of their projects on vinyl, if not all of them, I think, by this point in time. Looks like there's an inner sleeve in here, which I really appreciate it when they do that with the singles and they don't just throw them in. Oh my gosh, look at that photo. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then the lyrics are on the other side. I've never seen that before. And it is pressed on a clear vinyl, which is super exciting. Next up, we have one of my favorite bands. I am actually going to be seeing them live in September, and it is Bad Omens. And it is actually 2 of my favorite songs from them on a 7-inch single. Like, how crazy is that? That they took these 2 songs and decided to put them together on this. No idea. But it is Limits and Never Know. Never Know is probably one of my favorite Bad Omens songs. I don't know why. I love that song so much. And this just got released. They've had a lot of vinyl being released recently, which I really appreciate. And so I was really excited to grab this. I'm pretty sure this is also supposed to be colored. I think it's like black and gold maybe. I don't really remember. Ooh, and it's in a sleeve. Ooh, okay, so it is gold and black. Wow. Look at the difference on each side of that. That's absolutely crazy. So excited to have this. So excited to have this in the collection. This was a instant buy. I was so thankful that it wasn't sold out. So with that 7-inch single, I got the Bad Omens Live and Unplugged, which I am a huge fan of. I absolutely love their unplugged work. It is so freaking good, and the unplugged version of Never Know is probably better than the original in my opinion. It's just so good. And this is the Cloudy Trans Deep Purple. Look at how gorgeous that is. I think there were other variants of this, but this was the only one that was left in stock, and I personally didn't care because I just wanted the album on vinyl because it is godlike. Here is the digital download code. Whoever sees it first and wants to claim it, go ahead and take it. It is yours. You will not regret it because it is a beautiful, beautiful work of art. Next up here is an album that my husband bought. This is JoJo's an exclusive translucent purple, so it's Crunchyroll x Right Stuf Anime, which Right Stuf Anime has a lot of exclusive vinyl records for soundtracks or anything for any of your anime needs. Like, they have some of the best selection and some of the coolest pressings. And the gatefold, ooh, fancy. Oh, what? Oh, it's an ad. Soundtracks on vinyl. Tick Tick Boom? I didn't even think about that. Oh, okay. I have a purple similar to this in my collection right now. But this is what it looks like. It's absolutely gorgeous. Next up, we have Linkin Park Minutes to Midnight. This is the Walmart exclusive, which is pressed on yellow. And I don't remember when I found this, but it was a little bit ago. And I was like, oh, that's fun. I don't have that. So I decided to grab it. Ooh, yeah, it's a very, very, very bright, pretty, like, highlighter yellow color. Next up, we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Now, this pressing, the purple and blue, was the same at Walmart. Like, they also had a purple and blue edition. So, I don't really know what the big differences were between them, but I absolutely love this movie. This movie has me in a chokehold. This also is supposed to have, like, an exclusive poster or something in it, so we're gonna take a look at that. Aww. Look at the gatefold. Ooh, it's like a nice, like, litho print, like cardstock. It almost looks like it's canvas. And it looks like we have some pictures on the sleeves here. Adam Warlock. And this is the purple pressing, which is very similar, if not identical, to the JoJo's one that we just got. And this is the blue pressing. But I kind of like the blue and the purple because it's Galaxy, so it makes sense. I think it's very, very pretty. So I did get this from a local record store. I know some people think that I don't shop at those, but I do. So I recently took a bunch of my overstock vinyl, or vinyl that I was like, why did I buy this? Like, I really went through a phase where I was just buying anything and everything. So I went through a phase where I was cleaning out the stuff that I did not need. So I took a lot of my vinyl to this local record store and I did some trades. So I got this album, which was one that I've been wanting in my collection. So I was very happy. I'm pretty sure it's solid black. Yep, it is standard black and it's in an anti-static sleeve, which I greatly appreciate. But I got this album and I also got Jid. This is the Forever Story. So excited to have this in the collection. I don't know how I missed getting this. I don't know. But when I saw it there, I was like, oh, I need this. And I triple checked to make sure that I didn't already have it. But Dance Now is one of my absolute favorite songs that came out last year. It is one of my most replayed songs. So I absolutely love JID and everything that he is doing. And I guess he's supposed to have another album coming out pretty soon or something like that. Maybe it wasn't him. Maybe it was Denzel Curry and I've got them backwards, but somebody was putting out an album and I was like, oh my gosh, like so soon, like this just came out, you know. But next up here we have Portals by Melanie Martinez. This is the baby pink with black swirl exclusive edition. I think I got this off of her website when the album came out, and I did get the signed CD as well. I don't know if I necessarily love this project. I know that obviously at some point in time she was going to need to change a little bit, and she can't keep reusing the same thematics because it's not going to stick or hold up as well. So I like to see the evolution of like the character and everything that she has portrayed. I do like some of the songs on this album, but I found that I don't really revisit this album much, if really at all, since its release. So that's my only downside to this. That is a gorgeous black and pink pressing. Also, upon like going through my collection, I realized that there's a misprint of this album, and half of it is Fall Out Boy. And I was like, oh my god, that is the most iconic thing ever. I was like, that is freaking funny. And I really hoped that I got that mispressing because I did buy a red variant, but it was not a mispressing. Sam Smith, Gloria with Unholy. So excited. I bought this off of their merch shop when I bought their signed album as well. So I got like a signed CD. It's gold, it matches, it's beautiful, it's stunning. We have the Disney 100. This is pressed on, oh, I guess it doesn't, maybe it's silver, it doesn't say, but it's the Walmart exclusive, which has the alternate cover and track list. But the only reason why I bought this is because Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians is on this. Post Malone! This is Waiting for Never and Hateful, the two bonus tracks that he released later on after he dropped the album. Absolutely love Hateful. It is one of my favorite songs from Post Malone. I think it is incredible. It's beautiful. It is amazing. I hate these clear plastic sleeves. If you know, you know. And then for Austin, I got the Target exclusive light blue translucent color because I saw somebody unbox this on TikTok and I thought that it was absolutely stunning, so I went out of my way to go ahead and buy it. But I had already gotten the olive edition from Best Buy, which I was very happy to know that they had like the olive edition and that it wasn't just on his merch shop because I really didn't want to have to order it. But it is the olive color, which olive is one of my favorite colors. My nickname is Olive, so I absolutely love getting anything that's olive. Oh, it's like the Gatorade. It's literally like the Arctic, what is it, Arctic Freeze or whatever Gatorade, which was my favorite Gatorade. I feel like it's a lot of people's favorite Gatorade, so I'm definitely not unique in any way. But you can't tell me that's not what this looks like. And it matches the blue on the front so well. So if I was to have two variants, why would I not have the olive one to match the greenery and the blue to match the water? Next up we have 21 Pilots. This is the MTV Unplugged album. Super excited to have this. It doesn't have too many songs on it, but it does have Car Radio, Nico and the Niners, and Tear My Heart, plus House of Gold. You guys know House of Gold is my favorite 21 Pilots song. Trying to 100% my 21 Pilots. I'm trying to get every single variant, every single edition, everything that I possibly can. That's 21 Pilots because it's my husband and I's like favorite band together. So it's very sentimental to me, but dark blue. Yeah, this is going to show you how far back. I got this for my birthday. My birthday's in March. This is Harry's House by Harry Styles, and it is the translucent orange vinyl edition from Walmart. My husband got me this as my birthday present, which I was very excited about because I wanted this edition so bad. And then you guys, it is this beautiful like orange icy color. I went to a record riot in Cleveland a while ago. I did a little vlog video, showed you guys everything I picked up, so we're at that point in this haul. This is one of the things that I got. It was the Spider-Man 3 soundtrack, but it was an edition that I didn't already have. It's just the black and the red, and it is perfection in all of its glory, and it deserves to be appreciated more than what it is, because I feel like, I know that Spider-Man 3 isn't like best Spider-Man movie by any means, but this soundtrack is phenomenal. I also got this bootleg Vince Staples album, which was kind of a bummer, but at the end of the day I did want this, so I guess it doesn't really matter. It's this super weird blue color, but it's not authentic. It is a bootleg. I also got Revival by Eminem while I was at the Record Riot because I do like Eminem and I wanted to spice up my collection. And this was a really good deal. I think it was only like 20 bucks or something. Kesha, this is Animal and it has TikTok and all of the gorgeous hits that it has. I was really excited when I saw that she was releasing her older stuff on vinyl. And I put this in the Amazon cart and I meant to put it in the save for later and I forgot, and my mom ordered it on accident and was like, "Did you want this? Like, I ordered this." And I was like, "Well, I did want it, but you didn't have to order it." And it was an oops. So this was like a spontaneous random gift from my mom. So, and it is just pressed on standard black, but I love Kesha. I definitely was a Kesha fanatic. Fall Out Boy, So Much for Stardust. This is the Target exclusive gold vinyl. Love this album. We got to see them live, which was super exciting. It was a great show. I loved the animatronics that they had. I thought that it was very well. And I'm so upset that I missed the like Tears version of this. It was like limited to 100 and it was $100, and I so would have snagged it if I saw the notification fast enough, but I didn't, and it's my biggest regret that I don't have that vinyl, and I will probably never own that vinyl in my life. I also got it in the Coke Bottle clear variant because Coke Bottle is my absolute favorite, from a local record store that had it in stock. And it is so pretty. This one's not as clear as I like it. It's not like a perfect Coke Bottle translucent, but it's there. It's the color, and it's still very, very pretty. Lana Del Rey, this is Did You Know That There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard. This is the Target exclusive, which is a dark pink vinyl, alternate artwork, and it comes with a poster. This is the only version that I bought because I have so many versions of like the Country Club freaking album, and I did not need all of those editions. So when this came out, I was like, let me just get the Target one. You can never go wrong with the Target one. Beautiful centerfold there. Absolutely stunning. I love Lana Del Rey. I think she's fantastic. This is the poster. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. And then let's see what the pressing is. Ooh, it's a nice like darker pink. It's not a hot pink. It literally matches the pink text on the front, which is perfect. It's so satisfying. It's the little things. Next up we have Denzel Curry. This is one of the like indie re-releases or something, or maybe it was just a re-release, but it is the Magenta Splash, and it is Taboo, and I was so upset when I didn't have this on vinyl, and I couldn't find it for a while, and then literally he like re-released it in this way like a week later, and I was like, oh my god, this is perfect. I also got this from a local record store. The same one where I did those trade-ins, but it was before I did those trade-ins, so. And I know that he did re-releases of like all of his albums, but it is this really pretty pink and pink. You can't really see through it that well, but in the light it is absolutely gorgeous. We have Post Malone again. I don't know what variant this is. Oh, it's the red one, which makes sense because it matches the butterfly. I don't know where this was exclusive to. I'm going to assume Target, but I could be absolutely wrong with that. Next up we have NF. This is Hope, and this is the limited edition white variant. I mean, this album was so solid. I absolutely love that Corday was on it. I love that they toured together. I wish I could have went and saw them, but they were in Columbus, and I had already been to a concert in Columbus around the same time, and I just didn't want to drive back out there, so unfortunately I didn't get to go. Solid project through and through. I liked it a lot better than the Clouds mixtape that he put out. I definitely preferred this album. I didn't find too many songs on the mixtape to be like replayable. Paramore, this is Why. This is the Target gold colored variant. I'm not going to open this because you guys have seen so many gold editions already in this video, but I actually haven't listened to this album yet. I pre-ordered this and I got it on release and I still haven't listened to it, but I see Hayley Williams all over my TikTok feed singing with different people on stage, Misery Business, and it is so wholesome and it warms my heart This was a Target salvage find, but I was very happy. This is the Red Hot Chili Peppers Return of the Dream Canteen, and this is a lemon pressing, but I paid like $2 for this. I think that was an absolute steal. I do like me some Red Hot Chili Peppers. We have some bootleg vinyl that I got in Columbus before I went to a concert. So we have Brockhampton Saturation 3 because I love most of the songs on this album, if not all of them, and I am so shocked that this doesn't have like an official release yet. So I just decided to grab it, and I got the red variant. I know there's a few different color pressings. This is just called August 26th, and it's just got some classics on it. Like, it's pretty funny. It's pressed on standard black, and since I have a lot of Post Malone stuff already, I figured why not grab this one. A good bootleg is okay every now and then, especially when you know it's a bootleg. Like the Vince Staples one threw me for a loop. I should have done a little quick Google search and I would have known that it was a bootleg, so it's my fault. But I love a good bootleg once in a while, so I was okay with getting that one. Another one that I picked up while I was in Columbus was These Things Happen by G-Eazy, because I've been having a throwback moment. I listened to a lot of G-Eazy my freshman year of high school, and he came into like my recommended, and I was like, oh, it's been a minute, and I was playing a lot of songs from this album and I still knew all the words, so I decided to grab it on vinyl. Even though I don't stay up to date with G-Eazy, I don't agree with some of his life choices, so I have not been too frequent with his new stuff. From that same record store, I also picked up the Fall Out Boy Take This to Your Grave. This is the anniversary edition that Fueled by Ramen did with all their records. They made them silver for 25 years. So yeah, this is on the silver pressing, but it is just the classic Fall Out Boy Take This to Your Grave. I also got Revenge. This is a little mix here. So you've got like J. Cole, you've got Jid on here, you've got Earth Gang on here. It's also got Middle Child on it, which is my husband's favorite J. Cole song. So when I saw that that was on here and that was the only way that you could get it pressed on vinyl, it just sealed the deal for me. So we picked this up. He was very excited that I was grabbing this. We have the iconic Miley Cyrus album, and this is the white edition from Target. Because I was like, I'm just gonna go grab it, but I love a lot of the songs on here. Like I think Muddy Feet is a good one, Jaded is a good one. I think she needed to put this out, and I'm so happy that she did. We have From a Bird's Eye View by Corday. This was the 1 year limited edition or something, and it's pressed on this super pretty, like very faint bronzy color. Absolutely gorgeous. Some more Spider-Man pieces. We have Beyond Amazing Spider-Man. This is from the exhibit at the Seminole? I don't know. This is number 144, and it's limited to 2,500 copies. You guys know I love Spider-Man, so pretty sure my friend Jazz sent me this. She was like, hey, you should buy this. And I was like, haha, thank you. Here is the vinyl. Absolutely stunning. You can see him on both sides. And it's not like a regular picture disc. Like he's etched on this side. Oh, so, so pretty. So there's no tracks on the back. You can actually touch it. The poster, which is basically just the album cover. And then you have a little booklet here with some pictures from the exhibits. I also got Dashboard Confessional. This is the Spider-Man 2 EP. I found this at an exchange for, I think it was $40. And this is from 2004 or 2020, it says. But it's got Vindicated, and then it has some orchestrated tracks. So there's the Spidey suit and the Doc Ock suit. Super, super cute cover. And it is pressed on clear with white and red splatter. It is so gorgeous, but this was a fantastic find. I couldn't believe that I found this. Next up, we have the Black Panther soundtrack, and we also have the Wakanda Forever soundtrack. This was a salvage purchase, so I think I paid $3 for this. I really bought it because of Rihanna. Love my girl Riri. and it is on this black ice, so it's kind of see-through, but not really. And this is a phenomenal soundtrack because I absolutely love Kendrick Lamar. And this is the red pressing from Target. I bought this one. I also got Good Kid, Mad City. So I picked up this dime, and I also got To Pimp a Butterfly. So I bought all three of those. I think it was in March because I was going through a huge Kendrick Lamar phase. I was listening to Kendrick Lamar, Jid, Denzel Curry, Corday. Like, I was going through like a huge like little hip hop phase. I don't know what was going on there. I have Roadrunner, Brockhampton. Yeah, this is a pretty solid buy. Oh, I just realized it's got a cut down the side here. It must have been from whoever opened it. This is a hefty boy. It's got 2 different booklets in it. I think this is like the deluxe edition or something, and it's pressed on white. So that is fun. And then here we go with the so we got some Bad Omens again. This is the Death of Peace of Mind. This is one of their limited releases. I missed out on the other edition. That one sold out by the time I got through the checkout because it was like a queue. It was like buying concert tickets. I don't know what was going on. But I still managed to get this one. So boom. This is what it looks like. J. Cole Born Sinner. This was one of the last records that I bought from Best Buy while I was working there. This was one of the albums and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have this. Next up, we have 5 Seconds of Summer, The Feeling of Falling Upwards live from the Royal Albert Hall. So you guys know I'm a 5 Sauce fanatic, 5 Sauce completionist. So this is a standard black pressing and I haven't opened it. I don't think I'm going to. But there was a Urban Outfitters exclusive edition that I missed out on. I didn't see that it came out, so now I need to buy that because now I'm not 100%. That's the only 5 Sauce record that I am missing. So I'm gonna wait, but yeah, I'm really mad that I missed out on that edition. I am seeing them in like 2 weeks here. I'm very, very excited. We have VIP. I am living my best fangirl life. Next up, we have SZA, SOS. A fantastic album through and through. I absolutely love this album. Seek and Destroy, Low, Kill Bill, freaking, what's the other one? Obviously, Shirt is a really good popular one, but like, she just has so many bangers on this album, and I'm so happy that it finally came out on vinyl. We have Take Me Back to Eden by Sleep Token. This is the gold version, which originally was supposed to be a yoke version, but I guess they couldn't produce it. So they sent everybody this gold version, which is still super pretty. I think it's one of the prettier gold pressings that I own. Love this album. We are seeing Sleep Token live in September, so I cannot wait for that. And I have some more albums coming on the way from them. J. Cole 2014, or 2014, Forest Hills Drive. I remember when I wanted to buy this, it was like hundreds of dollars. I don't know what was going on, but they did a repress of it, and I found it at a Barnes & Noble, and I was like, oh my god, I have been wanting this. Like, I was freaking out. So I got it from Barnes & Noble. Been wanting this album for a minute. Jack Harlow, That's What They All Say. I never had this on vinyl. I found this at my local record store, so I grabbed it. But yeah, I definitely like this one more than his newer album. Yeah, I just think this one is iconic. Like, when I think of Jack Harlow, I picture this album. We have my Riri section. This is a sensory overload. Let me tell you, the texture on this, like the matte feeling that it has, is absolutely ridiculous. It is so nice. I drove to Target so far away to buy this because none of my local Targets had it. And it is pressed on red, which is super fitting for the cover. And now I feel like it's at every Target and the value has dropped. When I was looking for this, people were selling it for over $100. And I was like, holy crap. So very happy to have had the experience of going to get this. I also got Loud and Good Girl, Bad Girl, which this album I used to have. When did this come out? 2007, y'all. I was 8 years old. I remember watching her perform Umbrella on Ellen, I'm pretty sure. Crazy. And I bought the CD and I would listen to it in my little CD player. like my portable CD player with my headphones on in the back seat whenever we go grocery shopping, I was listening to this album. Next up we have Cracker Island by Gorillaz, which the title track is so good. It's iconic. I listen to it quite often. It is just so good. And it is actually a hot pink pressing. Like, it's not just pink, it's hot pink. So love that. But it's crazy that they made this album because their like Netflix thing that was supposed to happen got canceled, so they like wrote this because of that, which I think is super empowering. So love that. Hate that the thing got canceled, but love the album. Intergalactic, Kid Cudi. This is a Target exclusive. I think it's also a hot pink, if I'm not mistaken. It's alright. It's not as hot pink as the Gorillaz one, but I have some Kid Cudi projects in my collection. Slowly but surely have been expanding on that. One of my best friends absolutely loves Intergalactic, and he swears by it. It's one of his favorite things to have come out, and his little icon on everything is like a still from this, so I think that I bought this pretty much to remind me of him. Riot by Paramore. One of the iconic albums from my youth. Absolutely love this. Crush, Crush, Crush on Guitar Hero on the DS. That's all I'm gonna say. Next up we have Imagine Dragons Mercury Act 2, which has some great songs on it. Obviously I love Bones, Sharks, super, super good. It's just, I needed this for my Imagine Dragons collection. I still love Imagine Dragons. I know they're still 50-50. I feel like they don't get as much hate as they used to, though. I feel like it's just kind of like died down, which is good. Noah Cyrus. I love her. Love her. Everything on here is perfection. Mr. Percocet is so good. The hardest part is so good. I Just Wanna Love Her is iconic. Next up we have Chromatica by Lady Gaga. I only bought this because Ashnikko is featured on one of the songs, and I am in love with Ashnikko. Ashnikko is my wife, so yeah. Had to buy. It's this super crisp clear. Oh, love. We have Midnights by Taylor Swift. Funny story with this one. I saw that they were releasing these at record stores, like local indie record stores. So I went to one and they had it and I bought it. So it is the blue marble pressing, which is super pretty. It's that like same color as the Post Malone one. It also has a cool little bonus, and it is a signed insert. So we have her autograph. There's even Sharpie like marks on the back. But yeah, so as somebody who collects autographs, I thought that getting a Taylor Swift one would be pretty badass, especially with the vinyl. The last two here, which I really didn't plan this out, these are kind of like meh. Music for the Movement. I can't even talk. This was also dirt cheap clearance vinyl. It was only a couple bucks. And I only bought this because it has What's Life, which has Corday on it. And lastly, we have Curtain Call 2 by Eminem, which is just a compilation album pretty much of the hits. Love the Way You Lie is on here, Godzilla is on here, Walk on Water is on here, River is on here. I had to grab it. I figured this would be something super chill to throw on when I'm cleaning. It has this really pretty orange pressing as well. Let me know what records you've been picking up in the comments down below, what your favorite one was that you saw throughout this video. And I have pre-ordered some vinyl already that should be coming out by the end of the year. So hopefully I can do another record collection update before 2024. I love you guys. I'll see you again very, very soon. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Oh my god.